Hello and welcome to North 100 Showdown, a Canadian Highlander throwdown. I'm Serge. Today, I got a Nelly.
I'm back.
Let's go, buddy. We got a Ben on tech.
I never left.
Ominous.
Since the dawn of time.
He'll still be here later.
Waiting, watching,
I just sit in this booth until you come back. It's so
editing.
cold.
You want a sandwich or something, buddy? How you doing?
Get Ben a blanket.
If you want to get Ben a blanket, check out our new blanket tier over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Only you can free him.
Incredible.
If you want to know about the format, if you want to see the deck list, if you wanted to talk about how cute Nelly is, all the information is in the descriptions and the comments down below. Hello, friends.
Hi.
I brought Sanctum Stompy, and to all of you calling it Bestow Beatdown, stop that. This is the one true name.
But Bestow Beatdown, it does alliteration.
This also does alliteration. Look, if Wheeler can coin a name like 17 archetypes, let me have this, all right? Let me have this.
Okay.
I don't do much. It's not even a good deck.
Hey,
It's a fine deck.
I think it's great.
So
I
if you-
appreciate Sanctum Stompy.
Yeah, if you don't know, this is a deck that leverages enchantment creatures to try and kind of like Boggles in Modern. It just tries to leverage the acceleration through bestowed creatures, enchantment creatures, and some of the higher powered enchantresses to generate card advantage and a big creature and go beep beep. It also got a ton of new actions in Modern Horizons 3. And since the last recording, I've made 3 changes. This is probably the first time we've run the same deck back in a recording session and then edited it. I added Crop Rotation for Urza Saga because it's free now. I added White Plume Adventurer because I decided I needed to cave and play the initiative. And I added another land.
I like how you've got a crop rotation. The deck is named after a land, but it's a different land that's like the only thing on your mind, just
Yeah.
like zeroed in on the really good land.
So there's 3 lands I'd crop rotation for.
Sure.
Urza Saga, Gaia's Cradle, and Serra Sanctum.
Fair.
And it really depends situationally, and that's the flexibility of crop rotation and why it was a point previously. Speaking of points, I'm running 3-pointed cards. Greeny Mox, Whitey Mox, Whiny Mox,
Whiny Mox.
and a Sol Ring.
That sounds like a pearl.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, I am the Mox Pearl.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me just because I'm the least played. Okay,
you got?
Speaking of Moxes and crop rotations and new cards, I'm playing a 4-color Strip Mine deck. So that's that or Wastelander, usually what I go get with my crop rotation. My points are a Mox Emerald, Tainted Pact, 4th Aerolingus, Demonic Tutor, and there's one more. Oh no, and I talked about it already. It's Strip Mine.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
The name of the deck. Are you trying to become a contender for the running of the Premier Lands pilot of the format?
I don't know. I think just getting to pilot lands at all is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I don't become the premier, maybe like the I don't know, some other hilarious title, I could perhaps be the most noble.
The
Sure.
okayest.
The okayest lands pilot of format?
I'd like to be the most mid lands pilot of the format. But yeah,
No, that's mine.
that's your secret title.
Get out of here.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's the aspirational title and there's the real title.
All right. Well, you and Wheeler can let me know which title I get as lands.
I mean,
pilot.
we'll see after this. Maybe it'll be bumped down from okayest to down a tier.
I gotta say, it's my first time putting lands together, and shout out to, I want to say, JP Stetter on Moxfield for having a list that I pretty much copied and then tweaked with some new cards. I'm playing the Necro Bloom from
Oh, heck yeah.
or Necro Blossom. I haven't had it in play yet. but
Yeah. From
the
Modern Horizons 3.
4-color.
Card sick. The
Yeah.
2/7, that
2/7.
thick booty.
Make some plant tokens.
Sure.
And give my lands dredge. But yeah, this deck just hopes to stop you from doing anything and play some like cheap, efficient creatures to try to win the game.
Absolutely love it. Now, for those of you who care about statistics, I'm on the right side of the table for a change, and I won the die roll. Coincidence? I don't know.
Nervous.
But without any further ado, this is a very, very powerful turn 1.
Good luck, Serge. Let's go.
Basic land go.
Okay. It's up there. It's powerful and
It's a forest. If it was an island, you know.
absolutely. Okay, that can do that, that can do that, that can do that. Yes, I'm going to sacrifice my Polluted Delta
Yep.
to find a scrub land, and then cast a creature spell from Modern Horizons 3.
Oh god, it's the new 1-mana Goyf, isn't
That's
it?
right. It's only a 1/1 here.
Baby
on turn
Goyf.
1, or
1/1,
1/2.
1/2? 1/2.
Sorry,
Yeah, okay.
1/2. Yeah, it only has 1 power. Another Goyf, counting the card types in my graveyard and then adding a toughness. We've got a 1/2 for now.
This is the one-sided Goyf. It does not care about my graveyard, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it is 1 mana, so
for only one.
it's gonna
Yeah,
be like a 1 mana 4/5.
yeah, it's 1 mana and you get half a Goyf. It's extremely fair and symmetrical.
Oh, okay.
Second, regular Goyf can also escape for 3 mana, right?
Sure. All right.
Go ahead.
I'm going to play a Brushlands. I'm going to tap it for colorless mana and cast a Weaver of Harmony. This is a 2 mana 2/2 enchantment creature with other enchantment creatures get +1/+1, and green and tap, copy target activated or triggered ability from an enchantment I control. It may have a new target.
Love
Pass to you.
Okay. Your friend from Kamigawa Draft and mine. Okay, I'm going to play a Zayatora's Proving Ground,
Yep.
tapped, and then cast Ignoble Hierarchy.
okay.
No, I'm not killing your friend immediately. I'd
Well,
love
you're
to.
attacking as a 2/3, which
Yes.
is, you know, that's fine.
You can block.
No, I'll
Then
go to
your creature
I'll
dies.
go to 18, and then it dies.
Just in
I
case,
could treat it as a removal spell. You're not wrong.
in case you really want your creature dead.
You are not wrong. All right, I'm going to play this Horizon Canopy. I've actually got a really cool line here. I don't even think it's good. It's just fun.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a Teaching of the Kirin. And there's going to be a triggered ability as the Teachings of Kirin comes into play. Mill 3 cards, create a 1/1 creature token. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay a life to tap this to copy target activated or triggered ability to get 2 of them. So I'm basically going to get 2 1/1 colorless spirit creature tokens, and I'm going to mill 3 cards twice.
And I just hope Daniel Holt's watching, you know.
So I've milled my Argothian Enchantress and a Knight of Autumn,
Okay.
which is kind of unfortunate. This is why I checked if it was like regular Goyf. And then I've milled another land and 2 Evanson Pilgrims.
They get 2 bugs.
I do get, well,
No,
not bugs. They're
spirits.
1/1 colorless spirit creature
But they don't
tokens.
fly, right?
They do not. No, these are the flyingless variants.
So they would be bugs, but they're not.
Yep. All right, please hold for 1 second. I need to grab those tokens.
No problem.
Yeah.
And you can also, yeah, of course, you can copy each one of these sagas, spirits that are colorless and don't fly.
Yeah, each time I
There
can
you
copy
go.
it and I can choose a new target for it. So next turn for green mana, I can have 2 +1/+1 counters.
That's just fantastic.
I will pass to you, friend.
Untap. Draw. Good. Bad. Medium.
So far, Serge has assembled a really dope Kamigawa
Is
draft.
that?
Can I beat the best Neon Dynasty draft deck? That's the.
I mean, turn, Noble Hierarch, or does an Ignoble Hierarch and a Nether Goyf is a pretty good start, you know?
That's the question. I'm going to play.
I guess your first. It's the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft versus the Modern Horizons Chaos draft.
Oh, God,
I do have
yeah.
a Modern Horizons
Well,
card here,
looking at the
yeah.
power level of both of those sets, I know who I'm putting my money on, and it's not me.
Okay, I'll play a Shifting Woodland from
Yep.
MH3. Comes in untapped because I control a forest. And I don't have Delirium yet, but it threatens to become a copy of a permanent card in my graveyard.
Okay.
I'll pay 4 mana.
Uh-oh.
So we've got
Nothing good has ever come from 4 mana.
black, green, white. It's Thalia and the Gitrog
Okay.
monster. 4 for first straight death touch. I can play an additional land on each turn. Creatures and non-base lands my opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. And whenever this attacks, I sacrifice a creature or land and then I draw a card.
Devastating.
I will play a Bloodstained Mire
Yeah.
and then attack for 2 again.
I'll take 2.
Okay. Boop, boop. And then I'll sacrifice Bloodstained Mire. Boop. I will find a 1 that adds both, I think, red and white.
Time for another Triome. Or
No,
untapping
no,
this
we
time.
need to. We're gonna make mana here.
Okay.
We require mana and additional pylons.
Thalia and the Gitrog. Mm-hmm.
Together at last.
Love that card.
This card, yeah, I kind of wonder because I'm not really sure who in the Victoria YJ scene. I'll cast a Shadow Spear.
Oh, God. Okay.
Back to you. Not sure who started the Thalia ate the Gitrog long-standing joke, or vice versa, rather. The Gitrog is eating Thalia bit.
Sure.
But the fact that she's riding on the Gitrog on a real Magic card from 2023 really makes me think the Victoria Seattle influence is a little thicker than we thought. A little deeper, a little stronger.
All right. I've drawn for the turn. I'm
good.
now in my pre-combat main phase. This is going to go to chapter 2.
Awesome.
And then, so what I need to do here is I need to copy this. So I'm going to make it so that each of my spirits gets 1/1/1 counter on it. So I have a triggered ability that I'm copying. I may choose a new target. Boop, boop.
That's all very legit.
Just like that. Then, this is why I'm sad that you played Thalia and the Gitrog. I'm going to play this tapped Gaia's Cradle.
You may cut.
No, I'm all right.
Okay.
Devastating. That's a 4/4 first strike death touch.
At least. Yes. It's a 4/4 first strike death touch.
That's so annoying.
Large lad.
Do you have any idea how annoying that is? And you're going to be getting life off it soon? Could you not? Hold on, what's on the back of this Teaching of Vikirin?
Some sort of 1/1. You could copy that ability, but it doesn't seem...
Whenever it attacks, choose one exile target card from a graveyard. When you do, create a token. Or exile target non-creature card from a graveyard. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. I mean, those are triggered abilities, which is kind of cool. But you're going to be beating me to death with this Thalia and the Gitrog. So whatever I get now is going to come into play tapped as well. So if I just pass, what happens? If I pass, you have a 6/6 first strike death touch trample lifelink. Okay.
Just a 6/6 first strike trample death touch lifelink.
What do I want to do about this?
And then I have to sacrifice a land. Like, it's not even good, right?
You know, that's true. That is
Gonna have to go down on resources here.
the only consolation. All right, since you put it that way, I think I'll just pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. You're cute.
Oh, thank you.
I'll cast Seezy Deezy.
Seasoned Dungeoneasy.
Yes, we want
We have
to take
introduced the initiative. Yeah, I hate that for us.
Well,
So that's the basic land that's going to fuel your Thalia and the Gitrog.
that's the plan. Yeah, is that,
And does it
that chill?
also, is it also one of the creature types that synergizes with Seasoned Engineer too?
No, I have a human frog horror.
Okay, I didn't know if human frog or horror was one of the creature types that cared.
Not in the party.
Yeah,
no.
okay.
Goblin Shaman also not in the party, and just a Lurgoyf. So I have no bonus. Seasoned Engineer works this turn action, unfortunately.
Oh, shucks.
Shucks, I know. Things could go better for Nelson, frankly.
Yeah.
Okay, I will shuffle. It's time for that. I have a swamp in my hand, snow-covered variety.
So you said snow-covered swamp?
Yes.
Okay.
You may cut, and I will play that.
All right, so pre-combat plays the land. Wow, rookie mistake. Uh-oh, wait, he's got another spell to follow it up with?
No, I just want to play another land because I'm
Oh,
allowed
sure.
to do that.
Yeah, okay,
It's too late.
16.
I will equip the Shadow Spear, if that's chill.
Is it only 1 or 2 to equip?
It's 2 mana
Two
to
to
equip.
equip?
Yeah, 2 to equip. It's 1 to make your opponents lose hexproof, which
right.
would have been, great in another match.
Sure.
Won't do too many spoilers for it. Anyways, then I wish to go to combat.
Yeah.
Target attacking cleric, rogue, or warrior, no targets. But I do get exalted.
Yeah, so that's 6 life swings. So I'm going to go down to 9.
Sounds good.
And you're going to go up to 22.
Yes.
And then I'm going to be sad.
Okay, but I'm all done after that.
All right, speaking of being sad, tapping your brushlands and your horizon canopy for a green and a white, paying 2 life for Eladomri's Call.
Very well done, and you don't even have the letters in front of you.
Yeah. For those of you roasting me, it is in Japanese, all right? It's always been from memory. I just memorized it wrong.
Also, for those of you roasting Serge, we all know what he means.
Yeah, wait a second. All right, so I had a creature in mind, which was going to be an answer to Gitrog and the Monster.
Sweet.
But is there something better? It is tapped. Can I kill you?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Hold on.
Maybe we could shuffle up and play more Magic.
How big of like I'm actually curious if I go for the XX one. Is that good?
I don't know which card you're talking about. I'm sorry. The
So-
Bestow Hydra?
Yeah, the Bestow
Gives
Hydra.
trample, so
yeah.
you're very, very highly
But can I
odds.
counter it?
Like
is
my
it- is there-
Nethergoyf is still just a 2, so I have just 7 toughness. And that's if I put everyone in front to try to prevent you from taking the initiative.
Right.
I think we're in a initiative back and forth scenario here if you
I
can
hope
present
so.
a trampler. I have 1 mana, so maybe I'm bluffing the swords. Well,
that'd be-
no,
that'd
not
be
the
bad.
swords, but the bolt? All your creatures are weak to bolt.
Yeah, just give me
The bolt, question mark? Definitely has lightning bolt in his hand. Right?
Yeah. Nyxborn Hydra enters the battlefield with. Okay, it's not a trigger. I was hoping there was a line maybe with Gaia's Cradle and 3 mana there. If I could maybe double the amount of counters. but
Right.
it's enters with. That's the line I was thinking about there
Yeah,
for a
it's not
second.
a trigger. It could have been because it has a toughness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But to make Hydras like cleaner across the whole game,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they all
yeah.
pretty much enter with. Yeah.
I think what I'm looking for here is just Solitude.
That's gonna work.
Yeah. I just have to find Solitude. Did I already find it and put it?
Oh my gosh, I forgot my trigger to
Oh.
sacrifice a land and draw a card.
Sure.
Sorry about that.
Let's just put that on the stack right now while I resolve this.
I wish to sacrifice this basic like we talked
Sure,
about.
yep.
And draw this card, and everything is the same. And I don't do anything with this new card that I could have post combat.
I find Solitude. Solitude is in my hand at the end of your turn.
Sorry, I booped that.
Solitude has a line of text that says only if your opponent controls 6 lands.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad we fixed this board state.
Yeah, exactly. Crucial.
Yeah, like we tutored that land with that triggered ability in mind and then just forgot about it. It's a nice catch. All right. Would you like to cut?
Look.
Untap. So I'll draw for the turn. Then this is going to go to 3. So Teachings of the Kirin is going to exile and return to the battlefield transformed. Now that's really annoying because it exiles and returns to the battlefield. It's going to enter play tapped, right?
Were you gonna give it haste?
Well, no, but still, like,
Okay.
oh, it's just a 1/1 as well. All right, whenever it attacks, choose one. Exile target creature or not. I mean, I can slowly start to tax your Nethergoyf, but that's fine. All right, so that's there. 1, 2, 3.
Me desperately looking for the name of this card that you failed to
Sorry.
mention.
Kirin touched Orochi. Kirin - touched. There you go.
So because it's a creature, Cradle taps for 4 now. So I have access to 7 mana,
You got it.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And you do have 2 cards in hand.
Got
and
this
you-
terrifying
and you
strip mine
are
deck that puts you on
bluffing.
7 mana.
Yeah,
I'm definitely bluffing Lightning Bolt.
definitely bluffing
Fatal
Lightning
Push.
Bolts.
That's the one I want to bluff. That's even better. right?
Interesting. I'm going to add 4 mana.
Let us know in the comments what you'd be bluffing with its Signal Hierarch.
I'm going to cast Lion Umbra on one of my 2/2 creatures here. And Lion Umbra can only enchant a modified creature, but it has a +1/+1 counter on it from the other thing.
You got it.
Enchanted creature gets +3/+3, has vigilance and reach. So this is now attacking as a 5/5. I have 2 green mana that's floating. I'm going to pay for white going down to 5. And the 3 that's floating, I'm going to cast this tapped Solitude.
Okay.
When Solitude comes into play, it's going to exile Thalia and the Gitrog. Nelson is going to gain 5 additional life, going to 22.
27.
Going from 22 to 27. Then I would like to attack with this 5/5 Vigilance Reach Spirit token.
Yeah, I want to take 5. You can
Oh,
have
great.
the initiative.
The initiative is mine. Cool. I am on the first chapter. I get to search for basic land. I'm going to get a white source that doesn't deal 1 damage to me anytime I try and tap it.
Anytime I click it.
So a basic plains is going to go into my hand. I haven't actually played a land for the turn. Now I too can bluff
Sword splashers. Yeah.
swords or path.
Perfect. Love that for you, bestie.
I would like to pass now.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. Draw. I've got to read this Kirin touched Orochi one more time. Okay.
So it is worth mentioning because of the Weaver of Harmony and it being an enchantment creature, this is a 2/2.
Yes.
I don't know how relevant that is to exactly the math that's going through your mind right now, but you know.
Thank you for mentioning it. I appreciate that.
Would you like to cut?
No.
Okay.
I would like to cast this Tainted Pact.
Whoa. All right, what are you, am I dead?
I doubt it.
All
It's
right.
not really that kind of deck. Whoa. Yeah, I think we're just looking for Lightning Bolt or Swords here before we get going. I have some good cards in this deck, though. Wow. Is that good enough?
Which one's that?
It's Mold Collapse, but I haven't descended this turn yet. It's fine. Nope, that's not good enough. Mana value.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
All right.
That'll work. We'll put this Prismatic Ending in my
Sure.
hand. These will go over here.
Yeah. Nethergoyf is now a 2/3.
Right. That's right. Okay, we'll put Shadow Spear on Seasoned Dungeoneer.
Yeah, and then for everybody's reference, I'm super dead here.
Yeah.
But I do have the one white mana, so Nelson does have to play around something.
Yeah, I feel like if there's like a 1 white mana artifact destruction spell, we could try to play around that and still be doing pretty good. We'll cast this Prismatic Ending for 1, targeting the Spirit with the Umbra on it.
So the Spirit's going to die, the Umbra is going to get removed due to state-based actions.
And then I'll attack with Seasoned Engineer.
Yep.
So, and then I'll target it. It explores and gains protections from creatures until end of turn.
Sure.
Okay, so this Urza's Saga will go into my hand.
Okay, and then we have the Exalted trigger, so that's 5, and I can't block as it has protection from creatures.
All right, sounds good.
No, I don't have the removal spell.
It was a good game for bluffs.
Yeah, I ended up drawing the Nyxborn Hydra
Oh,
that
wow.
I was
Okay,
thinking about tutoring for, and I was like,
Gosh, that Seasoned Engineer, even 2 years later, it's still got some words I haven't read.
It has so many lines.
It's got a lot of words. Seasoned Questing Beast would have been a better name for it, I think.
Yeah, there's a world in which maybe I'm supposed to just hold up the Solitude and hold for a turn. Like, I still do that attack for 5, but I have Solitude in hand, I have the 7 mana. I just want, I can't do the attack without playing the Aura, and then I'm tapping my Gaia's Cradle, and then it's kind of awkward there. So I didn't have a white card in hand to pitch the Solitude.
Right.
Which is the reason I kind of felt like I had to fire it off then.
Maybe since I've been doing the Exalted attacks, you wait to see if I go for another one. Like, the Thalia has the Shadow Spear equipped, so that's a problem too. But
yeah,
maybe you at least get around Exalted if you just pass. I maybe attack with both the Dungeoneer and Thalia, and then you can...
It feels super bad to just pass and give you more value
I get to
off
play
of the
another
initiative.
land. Yeah.
Well, not only do you get to play another
you
land,
don't take the initiative.
you get the attack trigger off of Thalia and the Gitrog.
Right.
You get to put 2+1/+1 counters on another threat, which is probably your Seasoned Dungeoneer, and then you're kind of split evenly between the two there. But
Right.
at least that gives me a turn to find a second piece of removal. I don't know. It's tricky, icky.
It was a tough game.
I thought I had kind of a cool start. I had like a lot of gas in hand too.
Absolutely.
But no, Shadow Spear, Initiative, Thalia, and the Gitrog was the real story of the game.
Weaver of Harmony and whatever that saga's called that turns into Kirin Touch Orochi.
Yeah. All right, my friend.
Okay, you're on play.
I am on the play. Good luck to you. Jinx.
Good luck with your Bestow Beatdown deck.
No, I jinxed you. You're not allowed to talk until somebody says your name 3 times. Or what's the rule?
Actually, I'm dad, so I don't need to worry about that.
Dang.
It's
all right.
fine. I'm allowed to talk still.
Your dad.
Stop hitting your sibling.
I like this hand a lot, and I'm going to keep it.
Same.
Good luck, friend.
Good luck.
All right, turn 1, Wooded Foothill. I'm going to crack it for a Savannah and cast an Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Awesome.
I'm at 19. I pass to you.
Ouch, Urgrown Tomb. I'm at 18. I will cast a Noble Hierarch and pass.
Oh, okay, okay. If only you were also shuffling your deck. A, we'd have hit a Chivo, and B, we wouldn't have to wait so awkwardly for me here.
I'm doing fine.
Would you like to cut?
I think you look great.
Oh.
I don't mind taking a moment to appreciate your cool shirt.
I appreciate that. The shirt we can find over at store.loadingreadyrun.com.
See?
Draw for the turn.
Every time you're shuffling is an opportunity
to plug the
show
store.
our wares. That's right.
All right, I'm going to play this Arid Mesa,
Yes.
and then I'm going to crack it again, going down to 18.
Excellent.
This time, I'm going to find a... How relevant are life totals in this matchup? I'm going to go with none. I'm going to get the Ravi Dooley. I'm going to have it enter play untapped. Oh, wait, no, I have a scrub land. Do I care? I just didn't want to get a play. No. I want another green source. I'm going to get the Ravi Dooley and have it come into play untapped. So hit me for 2. Ow.
2 for you, sir.
Then I'm going to shuffle this in a second.
Okay.
I'm going to pay green mana here to cast a Sol Ring.
Awesome.
1 white, and 1. I've got 1 floating. I'm going to cast a Catilda, Dawnheart Martyr. So this is a 3-mana star legendary spirit warlock. Flying, lifelink, protection from vampires. Power and toughness equal to the number of permanents that are spirits and or enchantments. Currently a 1/1.
Copy that.
It's a 1/1 flying lifelink protection from vampires.
And disturb 5, and on the back it gives the same kind of thing. Yeah, enchanted creature has flying lifelink protection from vampires and +X/+X. But then it's exiled itself, it would die. Great.
All right.
I'll untap.
Yeah, past you.
You burn for 1. No, you don't.
Boomer magic.
Boomer magic detected.
Would you like to cut again?
I'd love to cut again and
Man.
again and again. I just want to keep cutting your deck. Once per shuffle.
2 mana.
Lotus Cobra.
Yeah. Oh, you got the fetch land? We pop it off?
I do, yeah. I'll make a green mana. And
Storm count is 1.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna sacrifice my Bloodstained Mire and go ahead, yeah. And while I look through my deck, I have to actually consider what I'm getting.
Sure.
I have this mana here. I'm gonna make 2 more mana. Okay, so I'll have 3.
Yeah, Lotus Cobra just giving you 3 mana is just so hot.
That's nice, hey. 3 mana. I don't have a Knight of the Reliquary in my hand. Tragically.
Knight of the Reliquary for my Sol Ring? This is not an enchantment itself, which is kind of interesting.
Not Knight of Autumn. No, Knight of the Reliquary.
Knight
It's
of
just
Reliquary.
It just sacrifices
Oh, I'm
land so
sorry.
that
Yes,
later
yes,
on you
yes,
get
yes,
to do
yes.
more stuff. You know, yeah.
No, that makes more sense than the line. I thought you were very scared of this Catilda.
But you know what? I have a green Sun Zenith, so I'm gonna get this Savannah.
Yep.
I'll make another green mana.
Yep.
And then I'll spend all 3
Yep.
to cast Green Sun Zenith X equals 2.
Okay.
And I'll get the 2 mana Knight of the Reliquary that has died and been
Oh,
reanimated by
Light of the Reliquary.
yes,
Very
Light of
interesting.
the Reliquary.
I'm really curious to see how that works. I've been excited to try this card out.
I like it. Yeah, you still get to go find lands. They come
Yeah.
into play tapped, which
Yeah.
is important.
Very, very big difference maker here.
But, you know, it's 2-drop instead of the 3-drop. You
Yep.
got to pay for that. Go ahead.
You gotta pay for that. All right. Untap. Draw for the turn. My land for the turn is going to be this Caracas.
Awesome.
So I've got green,
Okay.
and 2. I'm going to cast an Eidolon of Blossoms.
Awesome.
4 mana, 2/2. Constellation, whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, I may draw a card.
Yes.
Draw a trigger. I've got 2 mana. I'm going to cast a Spirited Companion. This is a 2 mana, 1/1 enchantment dog. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Constellation, when an enchantment enters the battlefield, draw a card. Draw trigger. Draw trigger. Catilda is now a 3/3. I have 3 permanents that are either enchantments or spirits. I'm going to attack you for a 3/3 lifelink in disguise. So 14, I go up to 19. Pass the turn.
Untap. I'll play an Arid Mesa. I'll make a white mana. I'll think about my life and my choices. Yeah. That would probably be good. Wouldn't it? How many cards do you have in your hand?
Currently, I have 4 cards in hand.
Okay. Great. I'll cast Sword Splash as targeting item.
Yeah, goodbye, Eidolon.
Gain 2 life.
Yeah, that is a bit of a problem. That is a problem card.
Cards detected. I'll sacrifice Arid Mesa, putting myself to 13.
Yeah. It's interesting that you have to choose to fire off on the Eidolon or the Catilda, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, I can weather the Catilda storm, as it were.
By getting rid of the draw engine.
Yeah, that's my fond hope. Okay, I'm going to end up tutoring for this Urza Saga this turn. An Arid Mesa needs to find me a plains or a mountain. And it will do that. I'm going to find some sort of mountain. Sure, that one's good. Okay, I will make a black mana. I'm going to tutor more this turn.
So hold on really quick. Where
Yes.
did the... Oh, you played that land. That was a landfall trigger. That was the white source. Okay. What color of mana are you making you?
Black.
Apologies. Yes, you have a black mana.
Okay. I will spend that black mana and 4 more to cast Mind Twist. X equals 4 targeting you.
You hit an Aelid of Life's Bounty, a Daybreak Cornet, Deathrite Shaman, and a Galdwyn, the casting director.
Okay.
So, dang.
Some cards.
Let's go, buddy.
Certainly, Mind Twist is a and card.
Yeah.
No mana in the pool. I will attack for 2 with White of the Reliquary.
You know what? I go to 19.
Fair enough. In my post-combat main phase, I will... Actually, I could do this turn.
Wait, is it 2 for 2 or for 3? Because you
plus 1/+1 for each creature in the yard.
but you have Exalted.
Oh, I missed the
Yeah, so I'm at
Exalted.
18.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Good.
Both players are responsible for maintaining the board state in a game of Magic the Gathering.
Absolutely. I think I just want to get access to the mana, or I could hold up this 2/2 against your 1/1s. Sure. Let's do that. Go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn. I attack you in the sky with a 2/2 flying lifelink vampire. 20 to 11. Pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to sacrifice Noble Hierarch
Yep.
to find a land. It's this one. And put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Sure.
I'll make a green mana and not do anything with it. Sorry, when I said I was going to search my library again this turn later, I lied. I searched my library on Surge's turn. Just lied straight to your face, just to everyone. God is my witness. This is a bald-faced lie.
You're
There
good.
you go.
You're good.
Untap. Draw. This will tick up. And then... does that one attack?
If you have no blockers, that one attacks every day.
This is a 3/3 on its own now. Look, the Exalted
Oh
still
my
happens from the yard
God.
for White of the Reliquary.
Noble still helping, even from beyond the grave. Ooh, that's a good one.
Cast a fast one. It's not really doing anything, but that's okay. I'll play a land for the turn.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything yet. And then I'll...
So landfall trigger.
Yeah, I'll make a second black mana, and
Okay.
then I'll make a windmill
Yeah.
here.
Make a windmill. Already knows the art of the token he's grabbing.
These are the ones I brought with me.
Yeah. They're good tokens.
I like them.
I like them a lot. That's my preferred Karnstruct token as well.
Good. And then I kind of wonder if I'm supposed to attack with this Lotus Cobra too.
I mean, I would absolutely trade with Lotus Cobra with a fastball on board. I mean, I guess if you only got one card in hand, it's not as scary.
No, you're right. I should save it for future considerations. I'll
Yeah,
just poke in for 3 here,
Yeah, I don't block that. So I go to 17.
and then I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw for the turn. Oh. Not actually as exciting as I wanted it to be, but I still have a pretty cool line here.
Awesome.
I actually have a very cool line here. So green and 1, I'm going to cast a Springheart Nantuko
That's incredible.
with the Bestow on the Spirited Companion.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Orcish Bowmasters.
Yeah.
I'll target Spirited Companion.
Okay.
and
So
make
it's going to die.
Okay, I'll make a 0/1.
Oh,
One or
man.
another.
So the way Bestow works is you're just going to land there.
Well, you just get a Springheart Natuko, yeah.
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 But I was really hoping to make copies of the Spirited Companion over and over as a draw engine.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's a very, very powerful play, and
The one card
a
you
little
had in
story.
hand,
Yeah, my last card was Orcish Bowmasters.
that's so rude.
I was gonna point it at Spirited Companion no matter what, so we got a little lucky there on this Springheart Nantuko target.
Man.
This card makes me wanna. It's so good. I have it in my deck as well. It makes me want to play less Legends just because it's so great.
I mean, I wanted to target Catilda, but
Wouldn't that be incredible, right?
Right, and then because it's a spirit, they would be best friends and all that stuff. But you know what? Here we are. I was sandbagging this land. I have a landfall trigger. Unfortunately, I don't get to make a Spirited Companion, but I do get to make a 1/1 green insect creature token.
Got you covered here. Just a second, I believe. Unless I put in the...
I'm sad that as sort of a Kamigawa thing, it's not a colorless spirit, which would have synergized great with my Catilda.
Right.
But you know what? Here we are. I will attack you for 2 lifelink in the sky. So 9 to 19. And I will pass.
Okay, I'm going to get a different land.
You could totally sacrifice that Orcish Bowmaster.
I'm close.
Disappointing.
That's almost what I'm doing. Look,
Very disappointing.
my thing doesn't get any bigger this way, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd better go get some kind of land destruction. Yeah, this will work.
Some kind of land destruction. Yeah, this will work.
I think that's right.
You're 1 piece away from destroying my entire mana base.
Yeah, but I'm also at 9. Like, your Catilda. I didn't kill your Catilda with Sword Splashers earlier, and I don't regret that. Like, imagine.
No, I think I Idolin when I had that gas in hand is kind of nuts. Like that game is GG if you didn't have those exact answers, this game would be over.
Okay, I'll see what I draw first before I decide on this, or the saga. That's pretty funny.
Writes down Crucible of Worlds.
I'll make another windmill.
Yep.
And then go tutor.
Yeah.
I mean, Shadow Spear did so well for me last game. Yeah, it gains life.
It does gain life,
and
that
that's
is
important.
That is
in
a
this
thing.
game. Okay, you make up.
You're easy peasy. All right, what's the last piece of joy you have for me here?
So drew Springheart and Tuco.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that is very funny. I'm so lucky. Oh, you do have a landfall trigger because you avoided the Reliquary.
Yeah, I've
but you don't have the mana to do a duplicate of it, so you just get the bug at this point.
Well, I'm gonna have the mana to do a duplicate of it, right?
Well, no, because it comes into play tapped.
I have another mana here.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can have two.
My cake can't eat it, right?
Yeah, wow.
Now you also have another bug, and these are 3/3s.
Yes.
So and this is also a 3/3.
And your Shadow Spear is not currently equipped. It's just
No,
stacked
it's
on
just
top
chilling.
of
Sorry.
enchantments.
Yeah, it's just chilling. I'm just trying to keep my board as small as possible, but I think my attack is actually bad here. So, am I just actually chilling and doing nothing right now? Yeah, I'll do this Bowmaster shenanigans
Sure.
after you draw. No, I talked myself out of it. I'll sacrifice one of these constructs.
Sure.
Go find a land.
You drew
on
your
tapped.
own Springheart Nantuko, man. All right.
I'll make a green mana. I'll put this ability on the stack from Springheart and Tuco, and then put this ability on the stack from Lotus Cobra. So I make a green mana, and then I pay a green and a colorless to make a copy token of Orcish Bowmasters.
Yeah.
That will shuffle, and then with the copy, I will shoot your
Yeah,
Springheart
I'll
and Tuco.
crack in response to
Yes.
get another insect
Very good.
before it dies, and then this is going to die, and then just in case, I mean, you got the strip mine, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to get myself the Surveil land, just so I can look at if I'm dead or not. I'm probably dead.
I mean, yeah, I'm certainly not winning. I mean, I don't think I'm winning next turn. The way this deck works
No,
is
but the double and potentially even more, the multiple copies of Orcish Bowmaster is just going to get out of hand really quickly.
Right.
And you're one card away from infinite life, infinite mana, right? Like,
Well, I don't have infinite life. Yeah, you're one card. Sure, one card. Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
so I need to find the Surveil land, wherever it has gone. Lush Portico
Nice.
is going to find us an answer here.
Oh, we were both shuffling for a second there.
Oh, Shivo
it
unlocked.
happened. It happened.
Shivo unlocked.
Are you paying attention, chat?
I'm very disappointed at.
Best way to do this is it like that?
Yeah, good call.
I don't know.
Very disappointed that in this Caracas right now, 0 live targets currently.
You have a Catilda.
I know it has been protecting my Catilda. That has been kind of already, controlled from other things, anyways. Though. All right, so
you
Lush
go.
Portico trigger is going to reveal. I'm gonna put. You can put it in the graveyard, right? Because it's
Yeah,
Surveil.
yeah.
I'm gonna put this Wild Growth in the graveyard.
Fair.
Without an Enchantress, it's not doing a whole heck of a lot right now. So what do I need? I don't know. That's not bad.
Okay.
Of random cards to draw, I drew an Ethereal Armor,
Okay. I'm at 9.
right? So Ethereal Armor on my Catilda. Now, it was just a 1/1 for a second, so it's a 3/3 now.
Okay.
Because it gets +1/+1 for each enchantment and each spirit, and then this gets +1/+1 for each other enchantment I control. So it's a 3/3 flying first strike lifelink.
Is it other? It doesn't count itself? Doesn't count itself?
Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment.
Okay, so this is an enchantment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah, you've killed all my other enchantments. This is just a 1/1
I was
prior to
thinking
now.
this is enchantment. This is a spirit that counts spirits and enchantments.
Yes.
So 2/2 +1.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah, it's also not. Yeah, the reason it
Surprise,
counts
surprise.
itself is because it's a spirit, not because it's an enchantment.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
I
it's
got a
all-
little tripped up.
But anyways, I attack you for 3.
I go to 6. You go to 21.
I go to 21. So what you're saying is there's a chance. I mean, you are heck bent.
But I have the Shadow Spirit.
You have a Shadow Spear. You also have another tutor.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lose most of my lands pretty quick here. So,
Okay.
go to you.
See what we can do here. Untap. Draw step. Okay, that one's pretty good.
Stop ripping gas.
Right? Can't, won't, don't know how. Let's Yeah, target
Probably
two of your
these
lands.
two.
Sure,
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, so Savannah and Krakus are both gone.
You got it. I'll cast Life from the Loam, targeting these three. I think. These are some
they're
good ones
they're
from
good
here.
ones.
Yeah. Okay, I'll play. Am I making more copies this turn? I still have a Lotus Cobra too. Okay, yeah. Let's get juicy. I don't think I can equip Shadow Spirit to anything for more than 3. This is only a 2/2. So it's like Construct and White of the Relic. I guess White of the Reliquary is the best target. Or the Amass token if you ever want to.
If I ever draw any
Actually,
cards.
maybe if I make enough Bowmasters, eventually this will be bigger. But I think the most Bowmasters I can make this turn is 2. So it all seems like it's the same. Anyways, this...
You have a fastball and you have 3 lands in hand.
I have a lot going on, yeah.
So you can make a copy with each one because of Lotus Cobra on fastball. You can make 3 copies of Orcish Bowmaster.
Yeah, but I think I really need to gain the life this turn. And like, I don't...
Right, I
can't equip this to like the fresh Bowmaster to get 1 more life. So I need to just try to like put some power on the Shadow Spear here. I'll make a green mana when I play the Strip Mine. And then I'll make another green mana when I play the Wasteland and lose a life. I go to 5.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's definitely a chance. I'm going to use 1 of my green mana and this to equip Shadow Spear. No bestow. Oh, sorry, I don't pay twice. So I get 2 1/1s. My bad. I need the insects as well because there's so many words on this card.
Wait, you get the insect
if you
and
don't
the copy?
You always get something out of landfall with Springheart and Antuco. Yeah. So
but if you pay the 1 and a green,
you get a copy.
But sorry, you weren't deciding at the time. So you had the first landfall trigger. You decided to get 1 green mana, but not use Springheart and Antuco's ability. Is that what you're saying right now?
Yeah, I have 2 landfall triggers. Lotus Cobra is going to make mana, and Springheart and Antuco is always doing something.
I thought you were going through the math and figuring out how many copies.
No.
Okay.
No, literally just counting my mana, and I paid for Shadow Spear.
Yep. Okay. I understand.
made 2 bugs. I didn't make any copies.
Yep.
Okay. And
we're on the same page now.
Have a 1 floating, which I might actually use to make a copy now. Let's take out your 2 remaining lands. And then, yeah, sure. Let's go to 4.
Okay.
And then I get a landfall trigger, make another mana, and then I get another copy of Orcish Bowmasters.
He's going to shoot the Avacyn's Pilgrims. My only mana right now is this Sol Ring.
Amass 2. So I've used that mana up, and then I think my board is correct. I don't know how I did it, but
all right.
I think somehow this board is actually the right state. Okay. This has 1 counter on it. Now I want to go to combat, not attack with Lotus Cobra, or either... Oh no, there's only 1 fresh copy. You could trade with an Orcish Bowmaster.
I could trade with an Orcish Bowmaster, yeah.
Yeah, I'll hit you with all this stuff. These are summoning sick. So this is an Amass 2. It's a 2/2. This is a Bowmaster that's just a Bowmaster. This is a 2/2 Bowmaster with the thing on it.
Why is it a 2/2 Bowmaster?
Because this gives +1/+1.
It also gives +1/+1.
Springheart and Antuco just keeps going.
Springheart and Antuco just keeps on going.
And this is a 2/2 construct, just 2 artifacts in play. And this is a 3/4 because of Shadow Spear, a 4/4 lifelink trample. But you have 2 bugs, so you could kill like this, or this, or this, or this, you know.
What are my outs? What do I play to here? Oh, I think I double block there, just in case.
Totally fine.
Yeah. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take 8 and go to 13.
And then I'll gain 4.
You're going to go to 8. Okay, all my spirits are dead. So what is my...
Sorry, this has vigilance. Sorry.
That's okay.
I did mess the board up. Perfect. And do I want to do anything else main phase? I don't think so. Go ahead.
What is my out here? Maybe Urza's Saga? Trying to think of enchantments that I can play for colorless mana that make Catilda bigger. I think Urza's Saga is the best possible only live draw I have.
Okay.
Well, that ain't it. Would have been good. Oh, that would have been very good. I ripped a Glyph Elemental.
Oh my god,
so
that one's really good.
It is really good, you know, but you did a great job of stripping all my resources away.
It worked, yeah. The White of the Reliquary helped put this one together for sure.
I think I'm going to call it dead here.
Sure, yeah. I think I can probably get through for 13. Thank you.
My man.
That was just game 1, right?
That was game 2.
Was it game 2?
You won the best of 3 series.
We did it. Stats person?
Yeah, you won the first game with
He's
the
on the
initiative.
board.
It's not my first match ever winning in North 100, but
I think it's the first time you beat me specifically, but we don't get a chance to play a lot.
No, that's fair. And I am very, very low in the numbers. I keep being made aware every time I go and foolishly read the
Hey,
YouTube
everybody
comments.
be nice.
No, I'm sure they've been nice. It's just the truth.
What do you think of the game? I thought that X card removal hand attack.
Mind Twist was huge.
Mind Twist was devastating.
Gigantic Mind Twist.
Yeah. The 1-2 punch of getting rid of my card draw engine and then eliminating all of the card advantage I generated off of it was quite devastating.
Yeah, I had a pretty classic Highlander moment in this game where my hand at one point on like turn 2 or 3 after I had played the Green Sun Zenith was like lands and cards from Alpha Beta. So if you're ever in that position, it's usually like that's really good because these are all the old broken cards, right? Except it was, Mind Twist and Swords to Plowshares. Like it's not the ones that wasn't all points. It wasn't just all Moxes and Soul Ring.
I mean, Mind Twist used to be points.
Yes,
for
absolutely.
a reason there.
In the watch.
If we're talking about like stat to the stats people, I think I've seen Serge get mind twisted quite a number of times on this show. I'd like to know because if you want to go even deeper and find the time codes, I would love to make a supercut of the sound effects that Serge makes when it happens.
Hey,
Wheeler mind twisted me for the win in a recent episode too, like last month or something. So if you want to put mine in the supercut, go for it.
Just get
the mind twist supercut.
Sounds people make.
I'm gonna say I still think this is maybe because I was the one who delivered it. I still think the single greatest moment in North 100 Showdown history is when I death clouded Wheeler for like 5. I don't think I'm ever gonna. I can retire champion forever after that.
Any sentence with Death Cloud in it, I'm in. I'm on your side. I think that was the greatest moment in North 100 Showdown history.
Oh, I
doesn't matter.
With that black white curse box list. Oh, I ran them. I ran the table.
I do want to say about playing this deck, and yeah, certainly the Mind Twist was a huge moment. I peeled an Orcish Bowmaster, like that was the turn I played.
Man.
The Bowmaster and the Springheart Netuko draw.
Right, yeah.
Like both of those rips were just like, this is really good right now specifically.
There's definitely some bad stuff. I could have rebuilt with the Spirited Companion with the Springheart Netuko because I had the fetch land as well to make 2 copies, draw 2 cards, make my Catilda 5/5. I was like, this is great. He can't have another exactly the right answer.
Because I probably would have played Orcish Bowmaster the turn before if I had it, right? Like it's just such a good card. It's only 2 mana. You usually like dump it out, especially if your opponent has any 1/1, right? I would have gotten the value. This is the way I play Magic. Absolutely, I wouldn't be saving it until you're going to bestow. No, killing your Spirit Dog was crucial for me because it was pumping your Catilda and chipping away my life total. So I would have done it immediately. So the turn that I peeled the Bowmaster was huge. That was very lucky.
So what you're saying is I lost to luck. No, you played it very, very well.
Thank you. You played very well too.
Tell me about White of the Reliquary.
Okay, so White of the Reliquary.
Did it feel good? I'm really curious.
I think basically if you're a deck that has any incidental creature production, which almost every deck does from like Urza's Saga, a lot of decks are me playing Springheart Netuko, Orcish Bowmasters, cards that we saw in the match, obviously paired really well with White of the Reliquary.
Sure.
If the only thing you can sacrifice is your mana dorks, it's maybe a little sketchy, but if you're playing a lands combo, it still helps you put together the lands and it's a body. I'm still basically just as in favor of this card after getting to cast it a few times as I was my estimation on the very
Sick.
I think this is an all-star and we're going to keep playing it.
I can't wait to sleeve it up. All right, my friend.
Awesome. Thank you.
GG on the W.
Well played.
All right, everybody, that is going to do it for today's Showdown. Thank you very, very much for watching. A reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you. If you support the Patreon over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. I've been Serge, joined by the wonderful Nelly.
I was here too.
We got Ben on tech.
Yeah.
A reminder that if you have any questions about the format, if you want to see the deck list that we piloted, if you just want to tell Nelly GG on the W, you can find the information in the description below and the comments below. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.